Hi, this is Coach Joe Lucas, and welcome to our last show of 2018. And I thought I'd take this time to do a couple things and then get on to our topic for today. First off, thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for sharing me with your colleagues and giving me the opportunity to add value to you. I truly love doing these videos. I truly love talking about success with financial advisors. Again, I've done this for over 25 years. And I'm as passionate about it more now, maybe even more so than I was when I first started out back in like 1993, 1994. So with that being said, let's get into our final topic of 2018, which is really 2019. So here's a couple questions for you. What are your goals for the new year? So I'm going to give you some different categories, and I'd like you to think about them. And we're going to jump around a little bit. So let's talk business first, because I think everybody's here for, right? So what's your revenue goals? And when I say goals, you hear plural, right? Because here's the way I work with my clients on goals and setting up targets. What most advisors do, and it's a huge mistake, is they get very linear and myopic with their goal planning. And what I mean by that is they'll pick a number. So Joe, I want to do $1 million in 2019, or I want to do 850, or I want to do 5 million, whatever the number is for somebody. And I've always found that to be a very dangerous concept because there's so many variables in our industry. There's market variables, the size of a new client coming, right? Do they have $100,000 of assets, $1 million of assets, $10 million of assets, right? So you can literally have a 10x to 100x swing with one name. So I want ranges. I want minimum acceptable to what the brass ring would be. So goals, so revenue goals. New client goals, range, right? Asset goals, new money, range. Premium goal, if that's important to you, range, right? Range, right? That's what I want you to do. Do not sit there and be linear. It is not a good idea, all right? So that's some of the business stuff. Now I'll put it on the personal side. We are all in the personal development business, right? I always say it's a personal development game, and the more you improve yourself, the better you are. Bottom line, my core belief is that you, as I, am the core / initial product. In other words, people don't hire you because of your firm, your custodian, what it says on your business card. They get the vibe from you, a sense, right? They either feel it or they don't. No different than you and I, right? So if you're the core product, what are you going to do to improve yourself? What training do you need? Do you need to go get a personal trainer, hit the gym, go get a custom wardrobe? Like, what do we need to do to make this a better scenario, right? And if you're sitting there saying, Joe, I got that covered, man, I'm good, then I also would say you're not very self-aware. There's always another level. There's always something else we can be doing. And I want to encourage you to that. Now, I know January is right around the corner. It depends on when you're watching or listening to this. It may have already come. It may be just days away. But here's the bottom line. It's always a fresh start for people, right? So I want you to challenge yourself. One of the things I talked about with my Magellan network group, my group coaching program, I talked about goals. And I said, look, the best goals, and that's why we talk about ranges, right? The best goals are when the lower end is, I can see myself doing that, right? So let me give you like an example. So if somebody did $1 million this year, 2018, and I'm talking about goals in 2019, and I'll say, well, what do you think? And, they'll give me like, a lot of people like kind of squeeze it down a little bit, right? Say, well, I don't want to commit to too much. And I go, well, no. So on $1 million, maybe they'll say maybe 115, right? And I said, well, okay, so that's so that you can see that, right? Oh yeah, I need to get 12 new clients, bring in $8 to $12 million. The math's there, right? So we see that. I said, okay, we'll take that. That's the bottom. But what's the top? Tell me that, because I want that to be scary. So your top number needs to make you uncomfortable. I call it the pucker factor, right? I need to have it so it was like, ooh, I don't know if I want to write that down, right? So in this case, maybe it's 1314, right? Now, why do I have somebody do that? Why do I have them write a larger number down that they're comfortable doing? Here's a little secret. You have the lower number that you can see, the lower goal, right? The lower range, right? That 11, 115, you can kind of math it out, right? You can, what I call recipe it. the top number, you may not build a recipe, right? Or your recipe go, oh man, I don't know about that, right? But what happens is, and this is the key thing, subconsciously you start seeing bigger numbers. Subconsciously you start seeing a higher level of success. And over time, your mind starts conditioning itself to accept it. So one of the reasons why I ask for ranges and I want kind of feel pretty good number and then a crazy number is I want your brain to start looking at that crazy number, and over time we'll say, we can do that. But if you never write it down because you're afraid to, your brain will never have a chance to condition itself. Some of you are think about this. All of us have had this situation where we're doing things today that 10, 20, 30 years ago we thought we'd never do. Like it would be almost nearly impossible, like we couldn't fathom it, right? But here we are doing it. I want you to take that same approach. I want you to take the same approach to your goals in 2019, and I want you to challenge yourself. And look, don't get wrapped up, Joe, with the market, the bull's over, and hey, forget all that. Here's reality. You're going to have more baby boomers retiring in 2019 than 2018. You're going to have more advisors retiring in 2019 than in 2018. You're going to have unfortunately, more of the greatest generation passing on, leaving their wealth to the baby boomers. I do not want to hear that, oh man, it's going to be harder. There will be more opportunity in 2019, 2020, 2021, all the way through 2025. Okay? So don't try to sell me on, oh man, our 10-year run's over now it's going to be hard. Bull. Lower number, recipe it. Higher number, make it uncomfortable, right? Happy New Year, and I'll see you on the other side. So there you have it. If you really enjoyed watching this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the Magellan Network Show with Coach Joe here on YouTube. And remember, I'm always here to help you become a better entrepreneur, business owner, and financial advisor. With that, I'll see you next time on the Magellan Network Show with me, Coach Joe. Take care and goodbye.